It's between Nigel and Arbor.
Yep, figured Good evening. Sorry, we were. Anyways, good evening, guys, gals, non-binary pals, any and everything in between. We are back with our lovely Precinct 9 crew as we are continuing with them going into tonight's session. A couple of quick announcements. We are still good for sessions going forward for Precinct 2 and Precinct 9 on our every other week situation. However, coming up soon, we might be taking a little break from Precinct 9, or from Precinct 2. There might be a week that we have off. I believe it'll be the week of the 22nd. We will have off. I need to just confirm. Yeah. The 22nd, we will probably be taking off for Precinct 2, as we have a couple people who will be gone that week, which we will miss, but they're going to be having fun, so nothing too crazy there. If you like the live stream, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Commenting helps a lot. Just put, chatting and stuff like that in the chat. Helps to boost the streams, and I greatly appreciate it. I don't think there's anything else outside of that, so we will hop back in, get a recap from one of these people, and go from there. Hello, I have returned.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
So which one of you is doing the recaps? Like, is that you're both muted at the moment?
No, I volunteer as tribute.
You're volunteered as tribute? There we go. My brain was not all there. Anyways, yeah. Go.
Okay. So last session, we visited the Church of Secrets. It was a living archive, an organization we learned that was dedicated to keeping secrets. I have a note that said, keeping what was buried. We asked about the god vessels and discovered they're very rare, so rare they're not. It's debatable if they're real. That sounds familiar. The hallway he took us down was weird. It seems like space and time seem to warp within that building. I don't know if you guys know, but I just found out that Nigel's raised by hags, apparently, and was doing some research on that. And then we are introduced to a Tanaka who went by Lady S. She gave us a lot of information, surprisingly, saying it started with one Tanaka about 900 years ago who escaped after having lost everything. We asked about the assassination plot. She's only heard rumors, nothing confirmed. We met a gentleman with books pages for wings. Seemed to be her assistant? I don't know, they had a connection. And then we leave. I don't think I missed anything there, aside from, I know Nigel got information, but that was personal to him. We leave, and then Ragnar takes us to the blacksmithing temple, where we asked about a sword, about his sword, who talks a lot of shit to the Forge Master before being returned. And the blade starts vibrating, and we all follow the sword to the Church of which one was it?
Eternal Balance.
Eternal Balance. I almost said Divine Host. Wrong place.
No!
Wrong group. Wrong group.
Wrong group. The Eternal Balance, where we discovered, or I think Pragnar saw it, somewhere up in a sun statue. About 100 feet above the ground was a fragment of the blade, where we discovered that Keldar Black Iron, a Dwarven man, had built the statues, and we should talk to him about it. By the time we left, it was the end of the day. We had lost a lot of time, even though it didn't feel like we spent a lot of time there. So, yeah, I think that was it.
I think that about covers it.
Yeah, is there anything else? I mean, you guys did go back to the station at the end of the session, and that was kind of where we ended, more or less. I don't think there was really anything else. But
How many days out are we from that party?
It is 2 days. About 48 hours. A little more than 48 hours, like 54, 52.
Perhaps we should talk about that.
So thank you for a recap. Please take the health potion for doing a recap.
Thank you.
As we come back in on the Precinct 9 here, the Glom quarters and everything like that, as we kind of pull into the detective's bullpen, I guess is kind of what we've been referring to it as you all kind of make your way back in. It's kind of getting to the end of day for you all. You do see the door to the captain's office is open currently, and you do see Jax is working on some paperwork behind his desk. It doesn't look like there are any other detectives that are here. Some of your other co-workers seem to have already left for the day. Like Alira and Barlin have already left. As you as the group kind of reconvenes at that bullpen, I think there's a moment where Jax looks at you all over this small pile of papers that he has, and he looks at you all and just, so you find anything that you were looking for?
I think so.
Well, it was actually a fruitful endeavor.
It's good. It's good. I think we probably should talk about the upcoming operation for this party that is happening in 2 days.
Certainly.
Yes. How we are going to get in there, to be sure.
Yeah. We've gotten a little bit of information. The officers that we've placed with the officers that we've placed in her extra guard She's already managed to get around them twice, which, I mean, not a surprise there, but we were hoping Lady Driftshade might be more willing to play ball with these potential allegations.
Oh, well, she wants to live. Let's hope so.
So, she'd
Speaking
be playing a
of,
dangerous game otherwise. Sorry.
yeah, you're fine. Adelaide Montgomery will be joining us. Her and I can get on the guest list.
Okay. We have been told that the buy-in is 500 gold if you're coming as a guest.
Well,
That's no problem.
However, there are other ways for us to get in with their kitchen staff and things like that.
we may have to look at that route. 500's a bit deep.
Understandable.
I will most likely be across the way on the rooftop, watching the windows in the building itself over going in. However, for the rest of you, we will have to talk with her head of staff, to put it lightly. He's willing to help us out because he's at least a little more worried than she is about it, but he's a character, to say the least.
Can't be worse than Driftshade herself. What's his name?
Rallis Morncliffe. Do you need me to put it in? I'll put it in the session.
Yes,
for you.
please.
Yes, please.
I got y'all. It's a weird one.
Yeah.
He's a half elf, definitely a charmer, and likes the high fashion that Driftshade provides him, but he likes keeping her around for longer than he does listening to her demands sometimes. Those that can work in the kitchen, he said that we could probably put a couple people there. There are also some guard stations that we could probably fit a couple of you in if needed. There are jobs that we can fill that Rallis will help us with.
Any sort of server or bartender? I did work as one in my studies.
Yeah, he mentioned they've already got a bartender, but they said that they could get a second one depending on how big this party is. And based on the guest list alone, which I've asked for in advance, there's going to be a lot of people in a very tight space.
Well, I'm happy to fill that role.
All right.
Can I see that guest list?
Yeah. You see him pull out about 8 pages of names and hand it to you.
I'm not surprised. I've seen the list this long. I've seen it longer.
Yeah. It's about 150 to 200 names.
Okay. Is it alphabetical?
It is alphabetical, and you realize the paperwork that Jax has been going through is background checking all of them.
Amazing. Where is he at in that?
There is an asterisk on page 4 that you assume you just saw him mark. So he's about halfway there.
Okay. Can she just quickly skim it, looking through for her family names, see if any of her family's on this list?
Yeah. Give me an investigation.
Okay. Now my dice. I still need to get Libby dice. I do not have designated Libby dice.
It's because you started playing
first
Libby
thing
before
you
you
gotta
started
get.
doing that.
I know.
It's like with the AU RP where you're like, guys, it's not even pretty.
Yeah, literally. That is a 22.
22. Yeah. You notice there are 2 names that are on it from your family, putting that in air quotes, as you see your younger sister, whose name is escaping me all of a sudden.
Arya?
Yes.
And
Magnus.
yeah, okay.
You saw Magnus
Not
earlier because
surprised.
it's by last name.
Yeah.
You saw his name on like the first
And
page.
Claire, and then yeah.
And then you saw yours towards the end. Alaria and Magnus, yeah.
Sorry, Electra. Alaria is the youngest one.
Electra, not Alaria. Sorry, yes.
Yes. So I'm not surprised. Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of give like a half smirk and hand him back.
Were there any other names you were looking for? Because I feel like I'm down to give you like 1 or 2 more names with the 22 because that's pretty high. Like any weird names or anything like that?
I want to ask for... What's that dude's name? Thomas something. From the Masquerade and his girlfriend. Nav. Give me your Nav brain.
give the Nav brain. Like I don't remember a Thomas.
I got it.
Thomas
I
was...
do remember.
Oh.
Yeah. What was his name? Yeah, because Aurora was dancing with Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if Aurora and Thomas might be there.
Yeah.
I will with a 22, I will say you see a Thomas. You do see Aurora, and then you also see Thomas. What's interesting though is the last name that was used for it is how do I want to do this? It's interesting.
Okay.
Because the last name is Calathar.
Calathar?
Calathar, yes. And that last name, I'd say with a 22, you can give me a history check on Calathar, actually.
Calathar. I just stubbed my toe. Okay. Oh, 19.
19 total?
Mm-hmm.
Calathar. thinking back, you remember, and this was years ago. I want to say like 7 or 8 years ago. You remember coming across the name Rin Calathar as someone who was a member of the Harrowdown cliques. But they were a dealer and an informant. But you don't remember. I would say with a 19, you don't remember specifics beyond that.
Okay. And has he made it to this name with the background check?
Yeah. Because Calathar would have been earlier on. So yeah, he would have.
Yeah,
He would have passed Thomas Calathar. Yeah.
Jax,
Yeah.
can I get the background check that you ran on this Thomas Calathar?
Yeah. He starts like flipping through some paperwork, and then he pulls out a sheet, hands it over. Came back clean. There wasn't anything on him.
Okay.
I mean, it was a little weird because there wasn't a lot of info, so to say. But I mean, if somebody's clean, they're not going to have a lot of info on them.
It's true. I'm just remembering a Rin Calathar.
Yeah,
Wow.
that name sounded familiar, but I didn't know if there was an association, especially because that's on the other side of it's over in the Harrowdowns.
Yeah.
Harrowdown clique. I will say you notice on the background check there's no like fingerprints or anything like that for Thomas.
Interesting. We'll just kind of make a copy of this and I'll get it back to you, okay?
Sure. Yeah. Whatever. Looks at the rest of you. Any names you want to look into, or?
Can't really think of any names, but I was thinking I probably should take a guard position. I'd stand out otherwise. Well, I suppose not. A tattooed tiefling, I could just say that's what I am.
There's going to be
Good
plenty
pass.
of eccentric people there. Honestly, you might be normal in comparison to most of them.
Well,
Your baking could
can't
also
complain about
be
that.
used in the kitchen.
Good point. Good point. Yes. Actually, scratch that, yeah. Throw me in the kitchens.
You know, those waiters love to gossip.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get all the juicy stuff if they overhear in whispered voices.
Nice. Quite clever. They even have a little tools to get my way with them all.
Rowan, Harper?
I trust your lead on this.
Right, you're going to try to get in as a server. Bartender.
Get
Get them
bartender,
pull any drinks.
yes. People love to talk to their bartender.
They do. Just make sure you're taking shots of water.
Promise.
I
Ro?
can take a guard position. That's easy for me. But Jax, I trust your judgment on it.
Yeah, I want you in there, for sure. Let me see if I can find. Let me try to find the. There it is. Trying to see if I was ever given Aurora.
Fair.
'Cause I don't know if said person ever gave it to me.
I was also thinking about just getting a guest list of everyone from the gala and cross-referencing the name, the guest list.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I found the message. Aurora, last name undecided.
Oh, an interesting
Oh, no.
last name.
The person did not give
Last
me.
name DVD?
Borealis. No. No.
Great last name.
Let me run to my NPCs and see if I can pull one. Sure. Veilthorn. Aurora Veilthorn.
Yeah, Ford.
Spelled a little weird.
I'll give me the spelling.
I'm gonna give it to you. Just give me a second.
We're
Unless I
basta.
spelled that shit wrong.
Veilthron or Veilthorn? There we go.
Ooh, I spelled it wrong, and I literally just said that. Aurora Veilthorn.
Okay. Oh, so she's way down there near my name.
Yeah, that's why you saw it.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's
Right.
It's
above,
right
yeah.
next to it. Yeah, it's literally like right under it. You're like, oh, interesting. I think it's under yours. Yeah, it would be under yours and your
Yeah,
sister's.
because I have an I before the T. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He kind of looks at you though. He's like, I can get another copy of this if you want. Probably get it to you in the morning.
That'd be great. I'm going to cross-reference these names with the ones who attended the gala. Just to see who's going to be.
I think there's some. But my eyes are starting to swim. Also, giving you all a bit of a heads up, we have our new lieutenant coming in tomorrow.
Oh?
Aces
Who's
and
this?
spades.
I don't know their name particularly, but I've been told they're coming from Precinct 1.
Oh.
I'm
So how does the
surprised you
captain
haven't.
feel about that?
What was that? Wait, like-
Go, Nigel.
Oh no, you can go ahead and go first. Rowan.
just a snarky comment of how does the captain feel about that?
I'd imagine she would have already met him, right?
Yeah, she came from Precinct 1.
Probably should ask her yourself. Kind of looks over at the open door.
Well, Captain, what's our new lieutenant like?
Are you calling out to her? Because she's in her office. She just has the door open.
Oh yeah. I think
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's I think he'll just it's like Captain, heard about the new lieutenant? What are they like?
I think you hear the chair kind of squeak as she like walks out and leans on the door frame. Rule follower, driven, been with the Force a while. He's a character, all right. He was a detective for God's about 25 years already. High elf.
Have to worry about him getting dull. That's so true.
No. He joined the Force a little later in life, but he, let's just say he had some family competition he had to deal with.
Oh?
His younger sister is the lieutenant over at Precinct 2, and he's just now making lieutenant.
Oh. A little sibling rivalry.
Yeah. She has a bit more spunk than him. His name's Alistair Valaris.
Alistair Valaris. Right.
That sounds...
Definitely a name.
DM.
to check out.
Yeah.
Is this one of the guys from the jewelry robbery that we
You can
took
make
care
a
of?
history check.
Yeah.
Any of you may make a history check if you would like.
That is a 13.
And for Nige, it is that's an 18 on the die, so plus. Why did you close D&D Beyond for no reason?
Indie-ass company.
So history you said, right?
Yes.
Okay, that is a 21 in total.
Cool. Livy, there were a lot of emotions going on at the time, with everything
Yeah, like
that happened.
frustration.
Yeah. With everything that happened with you, so it was a little hard to remember. Nigel, you distinctly remember, that was the name of the guy who looked like the Texas Ranger who showed up.
Oh, wait a second. You remember that bloke who, so I wouldn't, obviously Texas does not exist, but essentially a kind of cowboy cop.
Yeah.
The bloke kind of looked like a bit of a rootin' tootin',
Here, I'll make
as
it
it were,
like
you know, one of
easy.
them westers.
post his
Root
photo.
into him.
Okay, perfect. Perfect.
Oh,
Yeah, remember? He had this old get up. Why is it? The hat, the weird tie that has like two weird tassels. You usually see him a lot in those western kind of areas, frontiersman type.
Mm, vaguely.
But he was awful pretty, you know. But I mean, he was a half elf, so of course he was pretty.
One of those
High
fake
elf.
cowboys. Was he high
That
elf or half
sounds
elf?
about right.
An ass was what he was.
But truly fair.
Lovely. Can't wait to officially meet him. Then, how did he end up stationed here? Did he just take the first lieutenant job he could get?
It's a question.
I mean, it's one of those things where, and this is the captain. It's one of those things where sometimes they're waiting for the next available, and sometimes the only way to get a promotion is you have to go to a different precinct. Sometimes we can hire within, but like a lot of times, like when I got my captain position, I had to come from Precinct 1 to here.
Fair enough.
It was between him and another detective. I made the decision on him.
Who was the other, if you don't mind me asking?
The other was Detective Mira Dusk.
Mirrored.
Half
Can I
elf.
roll history?
Yeah.
Does that name ring?
Yeah, you can roll his. I will say anybody can roll history.
Much better for Harper this time with a 16.
I also got a 16. Look at us.
Oh,
This time, Nigel also got a 16, believe it or not. All three of us.
So okay. I think it's one of those things. You remember hearing about this, about Mira, from the academy, actually, as she still holds the highest marksman score to date, even from when you guys were there, for pistol. I'll say with all of your 16s combined, you would know that she was over at Precinct 6.
Okay.
She shot that one.
Quiet. All right. Well, is there anything we need to know about this Alistair Valeris to look out for? Buttons to avoid?
Don't make fun of his tie.
Mm.
It's called a bolo tie, not two little
kind of
tassels.
side-eyeing Nigel.
Yeah, I'm sorry I row it.
Is ignorance always make is ignorance is not always having a laugh?
Some
Weston's
might still
so-
take it that
so
way.
particular about the fashion.
I'm surprised he could tie one. His boots look sparkly new too. Doubt he's ever properly worn them.
All right, get it out now.
We don't want to end up on the wrong side of someone who's supposed to be our superior.
I think there's
Yeah,
a
we got
moment.
Jax for that.
I think Jax even goes, I think he starches his pants.
I high five Jax. I high five Jax for that.
He takes the high five and keeps working on paperwork.
Nice.
Look at Libby.
She kind of gets a little eye roll and a shrug, like children.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there
I mean, Nigel was just going to be like, I mean, Liv, you can always have a bit of a laugh too.
What are you trying to say, Nigel?
Just have a little bit of fun with it. It's not like if he does anything to get on your nerves, you can bring it up right there.
I know how to have fun.
I suppose you do. I suppose you do.
And I'm going to sound like a prude when it says, let's get back to work.
Well, we do need to get back to work, to be honest.
All right.
Agreed.
I need to... God. Get in contract with Belric Thane to see if I can get his guest list from the masquerade. Captain, you wouldn't happen to have that, would you? So I don't have to do that.
Give me a luck roll. Give me a d20.
A 9?
A 9? That's not the... Hey, you have your once a session inspiration if you would like to use it.
Do I want to use it here? Do I want to burn it
It's a
so I don't
DC
have to talk to my grandfather's boyfriend?
DC 15.
Honestly, that's a fair surmising.
All right. I'm burning it.
They just like to change the garden up and challenge each other, okay? I don't know what you want for my old man Yowie.
Little homoerotic.
You
A
rolled
14.
a 14.
Take my inspiration. Take my inspiration.
Take
mine.
Okay.
Take mine.
Okay. I will say you can take nabs. No one else can give it though on this roll.
Are you sure now?
Cap it at 2.
Yeah. Take it. Take
Okay,
it.
all right. Are you fine?
Celia, I swear to God. Celia, I swear to God.
It's another 14.
Hey, the dice are telling a story.
I'm telling a story.
That's
That I
3
said you have to go
chances.
forward.
That's 3
That was
chances.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah, no. She looks at you and she, sorry. You might want to talk to Belrin, or I mean, you might even be able to get away with just talking to his assistant. You might not have to go all the way to talk to him.
Oh, let's hope so.
Yeah. Is there anything else you guys would like to do?
I think that's all on my to-do list right now.
For those of us that are going as staff, what time should we arrive? And where should we arrive?
Suppose we can go speak with the head of staff.
How should we dress? Yes.
I as your DM am going to say you will need to I think Jax kind of chimes in and just goes, that is a good question for Rallis. I can see if I can have him come in tomorrow to explain that.
That would be much appreciated.
Yes, and then get 2 names added to the list.
Yeah, he'll still expect the coin though.
I will speak to Adelaide and I will have it.
Okay. No, you all get out of here. Go enjoy your nights. And we have some new tech coming in the morning to look forward to. Not just the shiny boots of our new lieutenant. I think you see the captain roll her eyes at that comment.
Again, I go to fist bump Jax and clock out.
Yeah. For sure.
Man's got jokes. I like those jokes.
Yeah, I think on the way out, Nigel's also clasps Jax on the back. Good night. Well, don't know if I should make a trip home to the bakery. Well, home's the wrong word, but I should probably put it on my docket.
Yeah. Doesn't sound like a bad idea.
All right. Is everyone coming with me to Belric Thane's estate?
Did you want us to join you?
The more the merrier, so I don't get caught up in conversation.
All right, let's go then.
All right.
Okay. Is everyone going? I guess of the four of you guys.
Rowan already headed out the door and has an errand to run, which I should message
You
Hannah, but-
bitch.
I'm sorry.
Whore. I'm
Whore.
sorry, you two.
You have access to that sticker if you want to use it.
Give it to me.
It's there. It should be. It's in this. It's in this server particularly.
I would go, but Rowan, as soon as Jack made that comment, did kind of boot scoot and boogie and didn't wait. He was like, I'm off the clock. I'm not getting paid overtime.
I
Goodbye.
don't see it. There it is.
You want me to
there
find
you go.
out?
Yes.
Whore.
Whore. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Cool. I know where Rowan's going. This is gonna be fun. Okay. Cool. We will handle. Let's handle the trio first, as you three start making your way towards the Luminar district, towards Belric Thane's estate. Taking your cars and stuff like that. I'm assuming. I know. Harper and Livy both have cars, right?
No, Harper does not have a car.
Okay. Nigel.
Livy does.
Nigel also doesn't have a car, if I'm correct.
So we're riding with Libby.
So yeah, so you three are all together. So Harper, Nigel, Livy are all heading in Livy's car towards the estate. I will say, as you all are have started making your way out, I will open this up for any conversation for you three to have.
Oh, now, Nigel, I know you remember the estate from the gala, but Harper, I don't believe you weren't there with us at the very least. Did you attend the charity
I
event?
did not.
Well, his estate is huge. And Belric Thane is a strange individual. He is very flashy.
Also a Council of Seers member.
Yeah, the very high council member. Also does not get along with my grandfather very well. They have a sort of
Enjoy.
rivalry.
I see.
I can understand why you're wanting us to come along with you then.
Listen, thank you. Not mean to take time out of your guys's Thursday. We don't have Thursdays. What day is it? No, we
It's
don't have
Wednesday.
Wednesdays.
No, it's Wednesday. We don't have
Wednesday.
Thursdays. Fuck Thursdays.
Okay.
Thursdays suck.
Kind of your Wednesday evening.
No trouble.
No problem at all. Call it a bit of a peace offering after our spat. What was it? 2 days ago now?
Yeah. Gladly accepted.
Aces. So, is it? It's since he's a council member, it's probably best that if we don't have anything nice to say, we don't say anything at all.
Correct. Yes. That, and he's just DM. Actually, let me before I say this, is Belric Thane one for the rumors? Does he love that juicy gossip?
Is Belric Thane one for the rumors? Man, that's a good question. Here, I'm gonna roll. I don't know. That's an 8. I'd say no in the normal sense. He's more curious about. I think there's a level of with his position and everything like that. He tries to stay unbiased, so he doesn't listen to a lot of rumors and stuff like that, because a lot of them are just rumors and then nothing comes from them. And so I think he tries to like stick away from that aspect of the city to try and be a fair council member.
At least so fair. Honestly, good for him.
Yeah.
Does he get offended easily?
Does he get offended easily? Give me a history check. I'd say this is like DC 10. Like pretty low.
Well, I rolled a 10, so.
Perfect. You know, at least publicly, he does not get offended easily. You're not sure privately, but I would say any instance that his character or anything like that has been tried to be like thrown through the mud a bit, he very much so takes it on the chin and rolls with it. And it's something that he kind of has been, you know, people have rumored about him that that's what makes him such a good council member, is he's willing to take what people say and understand it, not just get offended and lash out when someone tries to be mean to him or anything like that.
Okay. I think Olivia would just leave it at that then.
I see.
Just remember, he's a council member. And we are here on official, unofficial business. So we are off the clock, technically. But it is for work still.
Right.
Well, we will be your backup if you need.
Let's hope we don't actually have
Exactly
to
so.
speak to him and we can just get the list from the assistant.
Agreed.
Right. It's all part of the job anyway. We'll be alright.
It'll be quite all right. I think we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, as you guys drive over to the estate, let me roll something.
You are not rolling those dice well, Hannah.
I only have one chunky dice, and it does not roll great. But it shows up the best on our lovely dice cam, sponsored by no
It does
one.
show up really good.
Sponsored by me, and all of the. No, I'm just kidding. As you get there, the gates are closed currently.
Ugh, I have to buzz in.
Yep.
Before she buzzes, I'm going to tap her on the shoulder and give her enhanceability, Eagle Splendor, which will give you advantage on all charisma checks.
Oh, thank God. Thank
Ooh.
you.
I love it. I love it. Yeah.
And she will give you a thankful smile and buzz in.
Yeah, you buzz. It's that loud, noise, and then on the other side, you hear a feminine voice respond. Good evening. How can I help you tonight?
Yes, Lavinia Valerthan here. I need to speak with Belric Thane, or even his assistant would do nicely. Some business matters.
Is this business or pleasure?
Business.
Can you show any ID?
She will pull out her badge.
Amazing. And
You're like a little camera, a little arcane camera.
yeah, it's a little scrying eye situation. Are there any other members in the vehicle with you?
Yes, Nigel and Harper. Badges?
Yes, of course. I
Present those.
Mm-hmm.
hope this is appropriate enough.
I think there's a moment where it like takes a second. You wait, and then you hear the click as the gate starts to open. Please come on through. Kayla will be out. That is his assistant, and she will be able to help you further.
Thank you. She will drive through the gate.
Yeah, you drive through the gate. It's a pretty good size walkway, driveway into a roundabout leading into the estate that you remember. As you drive and park, you see a female air genasi standing just outside of the door. She's got pencil skirt with a nice blouse, a tailored suit jacket on, light blue skin, nicely done makeup. Her kind of silver hair is kind of blowing. It is constantly windswept,
billowing.
I guess would be. Yeah. So it kind of almost always looks like she's in a commercial with her hair. Where no matter what angle she is, yeah. The Pantene fucking ass commercial. Her hair just always looks nice and wavy and stuff like that. She's got kind of lighter blue eyes. As you approach, she, hi, hello. What can I be of assistance with you all? Do you need anything to drink or eat before we get started?
No, that's quite all right on my end. Thank you.
Livy and Nigel, give me a history check.
Yes.
Okay. Nat 20 for 23.
Nice. I got a 16 again.
16. There's a moment where you both recognize her and you're a little confused a bit about it. This is Kayla Windspire, who is the head of an activist group inside of Nyxborough called the Bright Sparks. Yeah, it's a little weird seeing the head of this activist group that you guys know about as his assistant.
Oh.
Especially because the Bright Sparks, as an activist group, was a grassroots movement that was advocating for equality and opportunity in Nyxborough, and a lot of times they clashed with the elite. So to see her among the elite is odd.
Yeah, that's definitely somebody Nigel would have not only probably clocked, but probably even supported. So I think he's right now kind of giving her that like, you know, that look like people from like an underclass staring at somebody who basically seems like they're cozying up to the elite kind of look, that look of betrayal.
Yeah.
I think Livy just looks a little curious.
Yeah. She just kind of looks at you all and just, right away. Is there something in particular that you were looking for, Miss Valathorn?
Yes, I was hoping we could get a copy of your guest list from the gala last weekend.
Yes. Is this for official police business?
Yes, it is.
False.
I think there's a moment where she debates really hard. Actually, give me you three, give me an insight check.
Insight. I'm good at those. Natural 2025.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
I got something decent, but I don't think I'm going to beat your nat 20 here. It is a inside. It is a 16, so yeah, that's definitely not beating your 25.
Okay.
14 for me.
Okay. Harper, hard to read. It looks like she was about to say something and then caught herself. You two realize she was about to ask you for a warrant to get this information. She stops herself, though, and she just goes, yes, I can make you a copy. Do you want a copy of the guest list before or after the end of the night? Basically, she's asking, do you want who all showed up or who all signed up?
Both would do nicely if you can manage.
Yeah, honestly, that would be perfect.
Sure. Would you like to come inside for a moment? It will take me a couple of minutes to gather that.
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Right away.
Thank you.
And she opens the door and kind of walks in, and you see where you all had been dancing a week ago is now refilled with artwork and statues, and you see there's like little sitting arrangements and stuff like that, and you see actually a set of 3 human maids, 2 male, 1 female, are already setting up little pastries and tea and coffee and water, all at this little sitting area with like pretty nice plush chairs and stuff like that. You can see the row of doors on the right side that had all of those extra rooms and stuff like that as part of this mansion. And you see her walk down and then go into one of the rooms towards the back to start gathering that.
Can we see the dining area? I want to know if they're setting up for dinner and how many plates there are. If we can.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
That is an 18 on the die for a math 23.
23. You noticed, you can see it's towards the back of it. There's a lot of stuff you kind of have to look through to see, but you do see the dining table is set up, and it looks like it is set up for about, I'd say about eight or nine people. However, you notice that there's only one head at the table, and then the other 8 are along the side of it, that it's being set up. I'd say that's kind of what you see. You see there's a like orc man who's kind of setting the table up currently, and stuff like that. You see he's wearing like an apron though, so you kind of assume he might be also the one cooking.
Oh, interesting. Before I ask my next question, does anyone else want to do anything? So I'm not taking up everything.
I think Harper's just looking around and keeping an eye on everyone and everything, looking for anything odd or out of the place.
Give me a perception check.
It's much better. That is a perception 21.
21. It's hard to say odd or out of the place, as this is the first time you've been here.
Yeah.
However, I do think there is a level of gaudiness that catches your eye a little bit. Of like, he definitely flaunts wealth a bit. I'll say, yeah, I would say there's kind of that level of it. You see a couple of paintings and stuff like that that are hanging up that you're like, those are pretty expensive paintings. But you also notice some kind of more abstract works that you're like, no idea who painted that or what was going on there. That's kind of what you see with a 21.
Okay.
Anything for you, Nigel?
Interesting.
I think what Nigel's looking at, I think he's taking all of this in. Right now, he's really just thinking, I really want to know what her bloody angle is. Why would she be an activist against this kind of shite, but literally working for the man? And I think he's just really thinking about how he's going to approach, trying to broach that subject in a tactful manner when she comes back.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I will say you do notice that the maids kind of give you all kind of a curt nod and leave, and you do see they actually go back. And I would say, Livy, because you were watching that setting up, you do see them go and help set up, and the chef kind of walks off and goes to start, heads back to the kind of kitchen area.
Amazing. This might be a far reach out there. Is there any conversations or distant conversations of who these, like a parlor full of these guests that are expected for dinner waiting?
Here's what I will ask you.
Mm-hmm.
Are you trying to listen to the maids and see how the maids are acting about setting this up? Or are you trying to listen to hear if you can hear someone somewhere else?
I am trying to hear if the guests who are expected for dinner are already in-house in like a seating area or a parlor.
Okay, perception check then.
That is a 17 on the dice for 22.
22. Listening in, the house is pretty quiet outside of the shuffling around of the feet of the maids and the other people, the servers and stuff like that. You're trying to listen to see if you can hear anyone else. And I will also note that this table, while set up for 8, you assume the table can be extended
Mm-hmm.
to add more spots if needed.
Makes sense.
But yeah, I would say you don't hear anyone else or any other people off in a parlor or anything like that.
And she'll just kind of wander up and down the halls, the main hall, waiting.
So you're not staying at the sitting area? You're going to be wondering?
In the general vicinity.
Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of like taking in the artwork and stuff.
Yeah,
The
that's
artifacts he had on stand.
fine. Yeah. This is fun. Actually, Livy, give me a history check as she walks out.
Okay. And that is a 17.
Total?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. You remember back during the party and stuff like that, that Adelaide and Caldris had needed to talk for a bit,
Mm-hmm.
and the room that she comes out of is the same room that Adelaide and Caldris had come out of.
Oh. Mm.
She's got an okay stack of papers as she's walking over towards you all. I have both of those guest lists for you. Those that were invited is a little bit longer than those that attended. We had a couple of people from certain areas that were not able to make it, that were from out of town. But here is those lists.
Thank you, Kayla.
Of course. Is there anything else I can help you all with?
That is all on my docket. Harper, Nigel, is there anything else?
That's all from me. Thank you.
Dan said that he had to be right back, but I wanted to give him a chance to talk with her because he sounded like he wanted to. So I think what we'll do is we'll move over to Rowan, and then once Nigel gets back, we'll go back and finish that scene.
No worries. I'm excited to see what Rowan is getting up to.
Yeah. Nav, roll me a D100 on your truck.
God damn it.
Come on, start, baby, start.
Come on, baby, start. Come on, baby. Come on. 54.
You're fine. Car starts, no problems.
Yeah.
Dan, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yes. I wanted to double check. Was there anything you wanted to talk to Kayla about before we concluded that scene?
Yes. So,
She'd come out, handed
as
a stack of papers over to Livy and everything like that.
I think you just hear him just really nonchalantly say, "So, actually a big fan of your work." He's saying it kind of quiet enough where it's not trying to put her too much on blast. I was like, "I'm a big fan of your work. I'm a little surprised to see you working in this kind of field. Well, I suppose we all need to make our coin the way we need to, right?"
Yes, actually, Belric is one of the people who, he donates quite a large sum of gold to our group, to the Bright Sparks every year, to help us with continuing to be, well, seeking equal opportunity. For a long time, we were against each other with his wealth and whatnot, but after a while, him and I talked and understood each other, and he's been advocating for more equality and whatnot inside of city council, and offered me this job as a way to get my foot in the door, and actually make the changes that will really impact the city outside of just advocating for it.
Lit.
Oh,
And you haven't
sorry.
uncovered. You haven't uncovered some kind of ulterior motive with his support of your activism, have you?
He's been very for it, shockingly. He is trying to make it so that there's better wealth economy going on, taking from the rich, making sure that the poor are not staying on the streets and stuff like that, trying to build more housing, trying to provide safe opportunities for them and jobs and things like that, and trying to help the little man, literally.
Nigel's still gonna make an insight check on her.
Yeah.
Is she bullshitting?
Sure,
Or
yeah.
is this genuine?
Yeah, you can roll an insight check.
Okay, that is a 22.
Can I ask, is this a whispered conversation or is this an open conversation?
It's
That's just
quiet.
open. Is it quieter?
Yeah, it's quieter in the way where it's like, again, it's, hey, I'm not trying to air out your business, especially with your coworkers just walking around and stuff, and I'm talking about your boss. So it's tactful. It's tactfully quiet. I'll say that.
Yeah. Ooh, this is interesting. Yeah, she's being genuine. But it's almost like too genuine that it's a little suspicious.
Interesting. I'd actually be more interested in hearing about your work. But I don't want to put you out and take up too much of your time.
Well, and you see her, she pulls out this, kind of strange looking crystal for a moment. And then, you see it's like this crystal, it splits in half and like opens up all the way, and there's like a projection. As she just goes, do you have a sending stone?
I do, yes. Right here.
You see her kind of put the crystals, they're floating, and she puts it over your sending stone and pulls it away. I will be able to call you now, and you will be able to be able to call me as well. Maybe we can set up a time for coffee or dinner or something.
Aces? If you like, I can even bring snacks. A bit of a baker myself.
You see them close and sit down. I mean, depends on what you make.
Well, what do you like? Savory, sweet, something in between?
Sweet.
I've got it. Sounds like it's a date or a meetup or get together. Something of the sort.
It'll be a
Oh, yeah.
friendly chat amongst colleagues.
Sounds like a plan. I think he gives her a firm handshake.
Yeah, she'll take it. She'll give one back. You all have a lovely rest of your day.
Thank you,
as well.
Hannah.
You as well.
Did you say
Keep
thank
on
you,
good
Hannah?
night.
Kayla.
She said Kayla.
Oh, I'm like, oh. Yeah.
Can I roll insight on Kayla?
Sure.
I want to know if she was flirting with Nigel.
I can't roll.
What's my plus? 14?
14. I got a 12. The very tail end, she was flirting with him.
I knew it.
But I think even with a 14, there's a little bit of she liked watching him get flustered.
Oh. Interesting.
That him getting flustered about what to call it was where that like flirting kind of.
Amazing. Okay.
As you all head out.
Seems like you got yourself a date, Nigel.
It's a friendly meeting between colleagues.
Mm.
Is that what they're calling it
Also-
nowadays?
Also, above table, what does Kayla look like? Because I don't know. I don't remember if we.
She's an air
Her
genasi.
description?
Yeah,
I
Hannah
said
did.
it earlier. Yeah, air genasi.
Oh, I
blue
don't know how I
skin.
missed that.
It's
Very pretty.
The, whitish silver hair that is always blowing a little bit, like the Pantene commercials, or L'Oreal. She was wearing pencil skirt, a nice like white blouse with like a suit jacket situation.
Very well done makeup.
Very well done makeup. Yeah,
Well,
very pretty.
I suppose she was kind of appealing. And then you hear him kind of just start saying, "It's a blueberry tart with a light mousse."
Seems like you can handle this one on your own.
Are you having a laugh? I'm just. She does good work for the city. It's all. It would be nice to.
No, she does.
Would be nice to touch base with someone like-minded, you know. I was starting to think she was a traitor at first, but then I don't know. She seemed almost too eager to believe in this guy. So, end of the day,
that was very interesting.
end of the day, it'll be a good opportunity, and I think he's doing everything in his power to not acknowledge what gears might be turning on in his head that might not be affecting just his analytical mindset.
Hell yeah. Yeah, as you all head out, we will now move over to Rowan. As Rowan, you are heading into the town towards a certain embassy.
Yeah. I assume it is kind of, or is it a gated situation, actually?
Not for this embassy.
Wonderful. We'll essentially try to pull it to the front door as close as he can get.
Yeah.
Pull out what he needs, which is probably at the bed of his trunk.
Yeah.
And attempt to walk in. And if there is a secretary or assistant,
there
we'll go up to them.
there are guards around. As you
Wonderful.
pull up to this one, you notice there are in this little square, I'd say like little like chunk of the town. You do notice that you can hear like soft piano music. Kind of playing a little bit deeper inside. You see there are these like large trees and stuff like that in this one, and as you like take a step into it, you're like, oh wow, this feels very much so like walking into a totally different area. Like even like the humidity feels different. Roll me like a nature survival check.
Got it. 4, 5, 6, 7. 23 survival.
You recognize that the trees that are here are from Velwyn.
Oh, damn.
And these are small for the trees that are out there. They haven't as much time to. There's a level of they've been trimmed and pruned to not overgrow. As you know, these are trees that can grow to be hundreds of feet tall. As you like walk forward, you see this kind of opalescent building in front of you, and you see a couple of guards wearing leather armor that are these kind of like green, almost like leaves for them. You see a female wood elf, tanner skin, kind of black hair, green eyes, kind of looking at you as you're walking towards her. She just kind of, can I help you?
Yeah, I'm here to meet with Tarian Leafshade. We met at the Belric Thane ball, and he said if I needed to contact him to come here, and Rowan will pull out like I think he gave him like a little card.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So just like pull that out, like it's like, yeah. So it's like I'm just here to meet him.
I believe the general is still inside. I believe he was planning to leave tomorrow, so that should be fine. As you walk inside, you see it's cozy in here. There's a couple of rooms on either side. There seems to be an upper floor with a balcony that kind of goes around this room, with more rooms and offices and things like that. And you see a little like reception area. You see more guards and other people kind of moving in and around and stuff like that. All of them seem to be either high elf or wood elf in here.
I think Rome feels a little weirdly out of place, but in place of that situation of like, feels like home, but it doesn't feel like home, and it's weird. But I gotta do something, so I gotta go. Did the woman he was speaking to, did she follow with him, or did she? I assume she stayed at her guard post potentially, though.
She walked with you.
Okay. He will just turn to her and be like, would you mind showing me where he is? It's my first time at the embassy.
Yes, of course. Yes, just follow me. And you see her walk on the first floor. She starts to walk. And I think there's a moment where... give me a perception check.
Got it.
As you notice the person behind the desk kind of is looking at you funny. And then you see something go flying across the room.
And that 20 for a 27. It's fun for so long.
Perfect. Yeah, you notice that the person who was sitting behind the desk had sent like a psychic message to the guard that was in front of you. And after a very brief conversation mentally, you suddenly see a visitor badge go flying across the room as the guard catches it with her 2 fingers and hands it to you.
We'll just kind of, I think that's just a soft smile at that interaction, and we'll take the visitor badge and pin it on him. Thank you. Sorry, I should have probably got one of those earlier.
It's okay. You would have had to have entered and gone and talked to her and a whole thing. this was just easier. As she keeps walking
Yeah.
towards the door, and she will knock on it. You notice all of the doors are made of like cherry wood, so they kind of have this reddish hue to them. As she knocks on the door, you hear a voice call inside, "Come in!" And she opens the door. General, there is someone here to see you. As you see, General Tolerant Leafshade is sitting behind a desk. You see his bags are already packed to the side. You see he's wearing little like reading glasses. As you walk in behind her, you see him kind of pull the glasses off and set them down. He's, "Oh, Rowan, so glad to see you again."
You too, General. I promise this won't take up much of your time.
You're dismissed. And she'll bow and close the door behind you.
Yeah, thank you. As he will say to her as she's leaving, and just approach the general with what he has in his hand, which I think has just been like, essentially, it looks like he's kind of carrying a suitcase vibe. But it's not a suitcase. And he'll put his crib on the desk in front of the general as he stands still and take off the cloth covering it. General, last time we spoke, you said you could help a friend of mine identify this type of wood. I was wondering, was hoping to catch you before you go.
Yes, you, one of those things where every family has a little marker that they put on it when it comes to cribs and other things like that. So if it was to have been someone that we might know, this would be it. And he starts looking over it.
Can I give him the help action?
To
help different things.
Use a different dice. This dice is ass.
Okay, put that dice in jail, Hannah. That don't deserve rights.
We will roll again with advantage. Yeah, okay. It was 16 plus stuff. We'll say it's for him it probably would have been a dirty 20. He starts looking over it, and there's a raised eyebrow as he's staring at it. And you said that you were left in this crib, right?
I think Rowan at this point has been like, my friend, and just kind of sighs, being like, yeah, it was me. Yeah, General, it was, I was left in this crib. You could at least pretend to play along, you didn't know who it was, but yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Why, did you notice something?
The wood here, I know the family that this might have come from. The only issue is and there is a look on this man's face of contemplation on whether or not how much he's wanting to talk about here.
Mm-hmm. I think Rowan at this point is like, if he's probably like standing, leaning on the desk, has began just to like tap, like that nervous energy as he's staring at the general, waiting for him to finish, and just goes, "General, what? Are they dead? Are they have they migrated somewhere else? Come on, I'm a big boy. I can handle it. I'm not a detective for nothing."
This looks to be from the Green Branch family.
Okay.
If
That
you,
means nothing to me. Do you know them?
Yes. I was. I wasn't as close with them. I was more close with the father, um, Tobias Green Branch, but he sadly passed away about 100 years ago. Died to old age. Rare among rare among elves, but it did happen. But he only had one son, named Sylvander.
And Sylvander's alive? Could I speak to him?
That's where it gets tricky. About, I think it would have been about 30-ish years ago. Maybe not much more than that. Sylvander disappeared. Him and his wife did. He seemed hell-bent on a mission. But everything he was saying around that time didn't make any sense. It was like he had gone mad.
Ed. Okay, do you know what he was saying? I mean, men speak for a reason. There might be a code or a message.
He kept talking about that he had figured out how to solve immortality. That he had found some plant that would grant people immortality, which was odd to say the least, as it there were a lot of strange things that Sylvander had done over the years. Even though he was married to his wife, they both had many partners outside of that. Well, he only ever had one other partner that I know
Uh,
uh,
okay, do you have a name?
They were a winter eladrin. Uh, I believe their name was Vase.
Vase Green Branch, I assume. Okay.
No. Uh, I never caught the last name, but they had been friends when they were going to university here in Nyxborough. But I just know that they were thick as thieves until something happened.
Okay. Do you have any pictures of them, or just in general?
Ooh. Give me a luck roll.
Okay. Oh, nope, that's a 9.
Does anyone want to give you their inspiration that hasn't used it? Because I know Nav already used theirs.
Take it. Take mine.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I feel bad. I love you, Nigel. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be shitting me. Hold up, Hannah. I'm gonna take a picture of it and send it you. And I close my
Please tell
eyes
me it's not
Karoku.
worse.
No, it's a lot better.
Oh,
It might be
yes.
the best roll of the game. The best result you can
Yes.
get. It's a nat 20 for a nat 20.
A nat 20 for a nat 20. Oh, spicy.
I'm scared. I'm so scared.
As he goes, I only have a photo of your father. I don't have one with your mother, sadly. As you see him walk over to his bag, and he pulls out a photo that you look at, and he hands it over to you. It's a group of people. As you see, it's like a ranger regiment situation. And he points, and I think you almost recognize it beforehand, as you see someone who does look a lot like you. Crow's feet in the eyes, big smile. The photo is in color though, and I'm going to carry your nat 20. Looking at everything, this photo must have been taken maybe 150, 100 years ago. It was still in good condition. And you noticed his eyes. They're green, but they look like they are half filled with golden flecks.
I think Rowan, from standing where he is, holding this picture, just kind of collapses down, sitting on the seat, and is just, I think Taurian sees him just go into like a shell shock state completely. I'm just staring at this.
Yeah, I think he puts a hand on your shoulder just to like give you another presence there while you're taking this in.
I have too many questions. General, are you doing anything tonight? Are you staying? I know you have to leave in the morning.
I didn't have anything planned. What can I help you with, Rowan?
And I think Rowan just kind of is like, I have a lot of questions I want to ask you. We might need some whiskey for this.
He kind of chuckles, walks over behind his desk, pulls out 2 glasses and a fresh bottle of whiskey.
I love this man.
Yeah,
And I think Rowan just launches into his questions.
Okay. Do you want to have the 2 weeks to come up with questions and just message me them and I can answer them for you, or do
I'm just cognizant of time. I have questions now, but I don't want to take up too much time.
It's up to you. I will let
My
you.
love, take up the time.
Yeah, it is totally okay for you to take up the time.
You have 10 minutes. We finished what we were doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and and we'll kind of at the end of this, we'll transition into the next day, more or less. I think if everyone's okay with that, just to kind of get you guys caught up a little bit with the other one. Yeah. We'll start next session with the next morning, if that's okay with everyone.
Okay. Then I will ask my questions now and get it over and done with.
All right, Nav, hit me.
Yeah. Why are there the gold flecks in his eyes? Was it research? Was it?
I don't know. Honestly, he didn't have them when we were growing up. But then he started. He just started having them. The last time I saw him, his eyes were fully golden. I've never seen a wood elf have that kind of a shift before, but he was basically an archdruid by that point, so I don't know if his magic did that or what.
You spoke of Vase, someone who he met, the university buddy. You're not speaking of Vase 10 Hollow, are you?
I think he kind of cocks an eyebrow at that, and he's like, I'm not sure. I don't know what Vase 10 Hollow looks like. Do you have a...
I describe in full detail. Winter Eladrin, white hair, long-ish, kind of pale and gaunt looking. Was in prison for a little bit. Well, it's now. I don't know what he would have looked like back then, but definitely a Winter Eladrin, or like...
I mean, that's...
What a high...
That sounds like him.
Right. That's great. That's fine. That's so fine. That's so good. I love that so much. And I think Tarion sees this kind of like crowd out a little bit like.
Take a breather.
Great.
History and long living races. They do a lot of different things. I don't know.
No wonder he was kind of nice to me when I bought the meat stick. Maybe. I don't know, that could have been a side hustle. Anyway. This ranger group.
So, like, big eyebrow at that.
About the meat stick comment?
Yeah. You start talking about meat sticks. Like, what the fuck?
We ran into him. I don't know if you've heard of the recent, you wouldn't have, you're not from Nyxborough. There was a prison breakout a while ago.
Okay.
Very dangerous criminals. He was one of them, and he broke out alongside with some other dangerous people. We ran into him, and didn't know it was him, and he was doing a side hustle of selling meat skewers and veggie skewers. They were quite nice, actually.
They were okay.
Yeah.
I did not know about that, but that makes sense why there was extra guard care around.
Yeah, I mean, Ronan Burke escaped. Who else? Verkos Thrand, the Red Rain.
I've heard about Red Rain.
The Hollow Saint. The Red Rain, yep.
Red Rain's
the Hollow Saint.
Heard of, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You were asking his photo?
Yeah. There's like a group that this was taken. It's in pristine condition. I assume you're in the same cohort of ranger.
You do see. You actually do see the general in the group.
Yeah, Grainza, good luck on you.
Thanks.
You know that, obviously.
We were part of part of the Rangers for a while. Most people in Failwind, at some point, due to us being elven in nature, serve on the Rangers for some period of time. Sylvander was less so a ranger and more so a medic druid.
And his wife, his partner, I don't see her on here.
Yeah. I'm trying to double check my notes to make sure to see if I had a name for her.
That's okay. If he doesn't have a name, that's fine.
I don't have it. I don't think I have a name. Her name was Lamoureux.
Was she ill at any point?
Not that I can recall.
Yeah, probably not. The only thing I remember about my childhood was seeing the night sky and being left on a doorstep and a woman's voice, and then just a faint coughing before she fled. So, could be nothing.
I mean, to be fair, she disappeared about 30 years ago as well.
Yeah. General, were you close with him? Either of them?
I wasn't extremely close with them. But we spent years together, so we had some closeness, but I didn't know every secret he had.
General, the next question I'll ask you may sound a little too forward or near enough proposition, and you can say no and we can drink and forget this ever happened, or you can punch me. I will take either right now, actually. Are you single? Or romantically unattached?
Raised eyebrow. And then just, I am currently without partner, I guess is how I would word that. I have an ex-wife, but that's about it.
Congratulations. I don't know if that's in order, or my condolences.
My job makes it hard to keep a relationship.
you're telling me. Um, I'm probably not your type, but would you do, I guess, me the honor of helping a young man forget his problems for one night and we can never speak and we can listen, you can say no, we don't need to talk about this again, or we can just both let off a little bit of steam.
Um,
Because it's either I drink, I go fighting, or I do something ridiculously reckless.
We can drink. I, politely, you're not my type.
Wonderful, that's great to know. Ugh.
I'm sorry that you're struggling in that sense.
General, if you're asking if I'd sleep around, buddy, don't you worry about me. I can get partners. Don't listen. Hold on, I'm slightly offended that you don't think I have game.
I mean, you did just proposition someone who is about 800 years older than you.
What can I say? You look good. Do you want me to deny that?
But, I think for tonight, if you would like, we can drink. I can have a spare bedroom made. And if you need, I can be here to talk. But I will not be here to provide you those needs.
It's fine with me. So drinking, doing something stupid, and then sleep.
Sure. And
cool.
If you would like, we can always talk with some of the guards to see when they're getting off. If you wanted to try to talk to any of them and allow them to, well, you'll be drunk, so I don't think you should be able. Besides the point.
No, actually, General, for someone of your standing, I can't believe you just offered that to me. That's kind of wild of you. I mean,
if they wanted, when they
and I think he sees a little bit of, yeah. No, dig the pit a little bit. I'm enjoying watching this, and I think he sees a little bit of the boisterous fun Rowan come back.
He just hands you a drink.
Rowan downs the whiskey. And I assume it's like in a proper whiskey glass and it's proper nice. He downs it like it's a shot and just pours another one.
Yeah. He kind of looks at you and sips his own, and he just. The only other thing that I will mention, I remember your father talking about this before he left. He said there was something with the Twilight Forest that he was wanting to do. Something there.
Right. No one goes in the Twilight Forest. How the fuck are you meant to get a map?
I've been told if you've been in there once and you know your way out, as long as you have the memory, you will be able to remember the path.
Hold up, wait, fuck. To get to Fairwind to the Outer Plains, you gotta fucking cross the Twilight Forest, don't you? You gotta at least get through it, or...
A small amount of it, I would say.
Yeah.
The Twilight... Fairwind is to the north. The Twilight Forest does wrap around Nyxborough to the northwest and southwest of the town. However, it extends farthest to the southwest. You do know that part of the stuff that's in the northwest does kind of pull over towards the north a bit more, kind of towards where but I would say it's a small portion there. However, in relative area of like where your house is, would be more towards
Mm-hmm.
that southwestern section.
West part.
To the
I
south of the
think,
city. Southwestern, yeah.
yeah, yeah. This poor general just sees Rowan just like slump, put his head against the table. I have probably a memory of it. For fuck's sake, this is fucking ridiculous.
If you know of anyone who might be able to pull memories out, they might be able to create something that you can replay the memory or have it be something you can use to get through the forest then.
Great, that's great. That's so fun. That's so useful right now. Sorry, that came off really sarcastically, and it wasn't meant to, but it kind of is right now because the fuck. What do you mean you just take a kid disappear? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Based, how old are you, Rowan?
29, nearly 30.
That would have they left. They would have left right when she would have gotten pregnant.
I don't look anything like him, do I? Pulls up the picture next to his face. Right? Don't lie to me, General.
No, not at all.
I hate you.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Sorry, that's really rude of me. I just met you and you've helped me out a lot, but I just great. This is wonderful. Yeah, fucking parents who fucking around with the bleeding whale and I fucking got shit in my arm that I could die and now fucking memory shit I got it. So this is great. Another drink?
You've got.
Pulls himself.
You've got. What do you mean your arm and you could die?
Rowan just slumps into his chair and begins explaining the entire thing about his hand.
Yeah, I think as you continue explaining and drinking and crashing out in this embassy, through a good chunk of the night, I think that's where we will end tonight's session. As we will begin next session with the next morning, which will be quite interesting to see how Rowan and the rest of the crew is holding up. We will see you all in 2 weeks.